Zoology is the science of animal livestock. Zoologists are constantly discovering not only new species, but also new families, groups, and even classes of animals. Many of these discoveries are associated with the study of unusual, hidden from our yes biotypes. In recent decades, new methods of molecular biology have clarified many details of the pedigree tree of animals. Long described species are also not fully studied. Scientists are constantly finding out amazing features of the structure, lifestyles, and behavior. The 20th century is a century of amazing discoveries in zoology. It was exactly the 20th century when scientists determined the second largest mammal after the elephant, the white rhinoceros. In 1997, the Japanese scientists reported on a new species of a whale.
But the 20th century is also the age of secondary open animals. The vivid example of this, the fish of the cross. Scientists knew the fact that is excited on the S, but they considered in the extent, and this is not the only example.
In the middle of the last century, the American scientist Robert Murphy explored small islands that were lost somewhere in the ocean. Suddenly, he stumbled upon the nest with the nestling, adult the birds flying right there, very reminiscent of the Bermuda petrel. They thought that this bird had become extinct at the beginning of the 70th centuries, but it turned out it wasn't. The Bermuda petrel resurrected nested on the cliffs of small islands. In 1949, the German scientist Kronberger published an article about the discovery of a new species and even of a wolf. For several years, he had been studying the skin of a strange animal. This skin was brought from South America, and for a long time, no one could determine whom it belonged to.
Kronberg compared it with the skins of other wolves due to the skills of wolf killed in the Andes, where according to the hunter who saw the skin, this beast was also killed. Kronberg decided to declare the existence of a new species and a kind of a wolf, the mountain-maned wolf. A new kind of wolf? It may be so? Who knows? The time will show who was right, but not all the reports of discoveries of new animals is credible, true to life.
In a small lake Chaldea located near the city of Eisenach, monsters appeared to gain snakes. The monsters floated in the lake, and many people saw them with their own eyes. People even tried to shoot them, but they did not succeed. Their shot did not harm the snakes.
Dr. Trembin decided to find out more about this beast. It turned out that the monster was a huge number of small creatures.
Just think about how much humanity has already discovered and how much remains to be discovered. What scientists know about the existence of a crossfish? If Professor George Smith did not believe in its existence,
Yes, there are some mistakes, but the science will never budge. Discoveries will never be made if all scientists are skeptics and there are no romantic among them.